Now we're going to go into some potential trade options for some NBA superstars. First one being Donovan Mitchell. In the trade that I created for Donovan here, again, these are all hypothetical. Just if we were, the GM of this team, what we'd want to do. I would trade Donovan Mitchell to the Heat for Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and 1 first-round pick. And my reasoning, like we just mentioned, if Miami doesn't win at all, Pat Riley's going to go all in, which we were just referring to. He's proven he's not scared. And, Robinson would be able to match the contract, too, of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's, the Jazz is all fucked up. I don't think the Jazz are going to trade Donovan Mitchell, but I think if they did, that would be a nice package. And if you're a team like the Heat, I mean, you get a guy like Donovan who you can put next to Jimmy, Bam, Spoelstra, have Jimmy fucking take a load off because I feel like they're just working his ass into the ground these playoffs because they don't have that many creators. You throw Donovan in there. It's also a guy, too, for the future they can look forward to. But that's just my hypothetical piece on that.
I think the Heat are a team that you could. I think they're going to go big game hunting.
Yeah, and who doesn't want to go to South Beach?
Oh yeah, it's Miami.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't know how I like the fit of Donovan Mitchell and Jimmy once playoff time comes around, because playoff time is Jimmy time, as we've seen here, and it's just they both play the same style of ball, so I don't know.
Donovan Mitchell takes a lot of threes. Mitchell jacks threes.
Yes.
And his threes are all contested. I feel like if Mitchell had some of, the defense not so hyper focused on him, because we saw in the Mavs series, it's Clamp fucking Donovan. He doesn't really. He has help, but he has to be there. He has to be their Luka. You know, so if you threw a guy like Jimmy with him, I think that would.
I think Heat culture. I think the culture down there, the Spoelstra. I think it'd help him a lot. I think it'd help his shot selection, and he takes a ton of threes. Like Jimmy operates mid range at the basket. Donovan operates basket and three. He doesn't really operate in the mid.
And I think too is Hero's fucking 22. He's so young, you can't trade him. Probably gonna be an all-star. Well, Donovan's like 24. So
yeah, I'd be fine. I think Mitchell. I don't think Mitchell gets traded this offseason. But I think there are a lot of teams that could go after Donovan this offseason. He's a young I wouldn't say he's a budding star because he's been here.
Yeah,
he's been also. I think he's just a star. But I think you've seen his limit, so I think teams are going to look at him as
he's
a number
not a one.
two. Who can I pair him with? I have a number one on my team. I need to go get my number two.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, the Lakers, the Mavs, the Heat. Maybe the Bucks. You could see the Bucks making there. I think a lot of people would be interested if the Jazz want to make it known throughout the league. Hey, this guy's available. I think you'd have a ton of teams knocking at that door, and a ton of good teams. You'd have the Knicks and the Pistons and all that.
Yeah, they're gonna throw their cards in. But
a team I have been going to. I just put a list of players I think could be included in the trade, not actual trade, but the Grizzlies. Pair him with Ja, and you could package something not with all these players, but you could trade Jaren Jackson, Dylan Brooks, Desmond Bane, Brandon Clark. They have assets they can trade that are not as valuable as Donovan Mitchell, obviously, and then maybe you throw picks on top of that, and then maybe the Cavs too. Because maybe you trade them Sexton, LeVert, Markkanen, picks on top of that. That's two pairings I could like, and then maybe. I don't think the Thunder would be into it just because, Donovan Mitchell is 26, but the Thunder obviously have the picks to do it. They can trade for just about anybody they want if someone wants to go through draft picks.
Does Donovan Mitchell have a no trade clause?
I have no idea.
I feel like he would get in his agency and be like, I'm not going to the Thunder.
Probably not. Probably not. But then again, if the Jazz decide to blow it up and just want to abandon ship, then I would trade the fucking Thunder, get all those picks. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, if they can finesse it.
The Cavs and the Grizzlies are interesting.
I like the Grizzlies.
Is you just what happened when Ja came out against the Warriors? The defense got way better. So if you have if you have John Donovan, you are gonna have highlights on highlights on highlights. Your offense is gonna be, but your backcourt defense is gonna be.
It is gonna be bad.
Yeah, you're gonna need Dylan Brooks and
you're gonna
traded Brooks and Jackson. You gotta get
and if you're giving up all those defensive pieces,
I'm not saying you're trading all those guys. I'm just saying those are some pieces you could trade.
I like that. That Cavs one's interesting. I hadn't thought of the Cavs.
Yeah.
That Cavs one's is interesting because they're like a team right kind of on the cusp.
Yeah.
They're borderline playoffs, young core, who can kind of get us into contention next season to be one of the top six teams.
Pairing him with Garland would be a hell of a backcourt. And then Mobley. Yeah. Mobley is a fucking stud too.
Mobley's untouchable. They're not going to get rid of him.
Well, obviously
and he fits in the Cavs timeline too.
Yeah.
Those are three guys they could build around for fucking 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. But yeah, beyond Donovan, we got his teammate, the dinosaur, Rudy Gobert. For this, so the trade I proposed here is Rudy Gobert to the Warriors for James Wiseman, Moses Moody, and 2 first-round picks. And my take on it for the Jazz, if you're trying to blow it up, I think Gobert's the first one out of there. So Definitely. If you call Golden State, if you can get James Wiseman, 2 years ago we saw Wiseman was the number 2 pick, immense upside, fucking best player coming out of high school. He just hasn't been healthy. So he kind of is a wild card in that sense, but you're trading for the upside of James Wiseman. And then Moses Moody, I think Moses Moody is going to be a great, not great, but good 3-and-D player in the league for probably 10 to 12 years. And then the 2 first-round picks are just sweetener with that. But I think Wiseman gives you the upside. Moody gives you a solid player that you're going to have. And I don't know what the market's going to look like for Gobert. I don't think anyone's going to throw the farm for him, too. I could have came out with something, that was a lot more juicier for the Jazz to get, but I don't think it's going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know what market Gobert has.
I don't think it's going to be there.
I think you're absolutely stupid if you trade for Gobert. If you look,
we might be trading.
No, I know, but if you look at the money he's owed, I mean, go Cole. Yeah, I'll tell you the money.
Okay, and then.
Easy, buddy.
Jesus.
But then if I'm the Warriors, why I'm doing it? One, what we talked about earlier, Steph, Clay, Dre, they're not getting any younger. No. Imagine a defense with Rudy and Draymond in there, and then you got Steph, Clay, Poole, Wiggins, whoever you want to do it, just sniping outside. And I know a question that's going to get brought up is, what do you do during playoff time? Look what the Mavs just did to Rudy Gobert. Well, if you're the fucking Warriors, put fucking Otto Porter at your center. Put Draymond at center. Put fucking Wiggins at center if you're playing a team that small ball of a lineup.
Yeah.
So obviously,
you got Dwight Powell. You can definitely run Wiggins.
So obviously, with Rudy, there could be a thing here or there that's gonna, not be good for him. But they got Rudy Gobert. They're taking the 1 seed. They're gonna have they're gonna have a cake ride to the finals most likely. And if I'm the Warriors GM, I'd easily do this. I'm going all in with Steph.
Especially
we're leaving. Yeah, we're riding out high and mighty.
Especially if you could keep Kuminga and Poole, like your 2 cornerstone young guys. Because Moody, I agree with you. I think Moody's is going to be good, and Steve Kerr trusts him. He's
not great but good.
Yeah, but if you're able to get Gobert with obviously your 3 of Clay, Steph, Draymond, and you're able to keep your young cornerstones, and obviously you still have Looney who. Because apparently Looney's a beast.
Yeah, I think
so. That would be an awesome.
James people forget they even have James Wiseman because he hasn't fucking played.
Well, when he played, he was subpar.
Yeah,
he was underwhelming.
But the thing too is on this is I was like, would they do Kuminga? I don't think the Warriors would put Kuminga. I think Kuminga is going to be solid.
I do too. We were talking about that when we were watching.
Yeah, he's hitting those fucking fadeaways.
Yeah,
he's a 6'7" athletic specimen that can guard fucking 1 through. I want to say 1 through 5. Maybe not some ones.
Maybe not some ones. But most centers.
Most players probably. He can guard.
Yeah. I'm just so Gobert over the next couple years. So he turns 30 next season. He is due 38, 41, and 44, and then he has a player option for 47. I'm sorry.
Wow.
There are 2 centers that deserve max money, and that is Joel Embiid and Jokic.
Karl Anthony Towns doesn't deserve max money.
I don't like Karl. He does.
I don't
he
like
does.
Karl
He
either.
does. He does.
I think for his talent alone, he deserves max money.
He does. Okay.
But no,
I forgot about Cat.
Gobert does not deserve $40 million a year, but for certain teams and certain situations, they should take that on.
Because he's opting into that player option, obviously.
Yeah.
So you have 4 more years of him paying him top dollar. So if you do the Warriors.
They go luxury tax. They keep all their current guys.
My thing is, I also think
they got to sign Poole and Kuminga.
They're putting all their chips in.
Well, that means you got to win next season.
I also think that if you're the Warriors, I'm trying to trade Wiggins this offseason.
I agree with that
because his value is never going to be higher. I think you pair Wiggins and Wiseman and you go get somebody. And I think you can, and maybe throw in some picks with that if you have to. What
do you think's the best they could get?
I'm wondering, do you like a Bradley Beal? If they were to get Bradley Beal with that?
Oh, I think they'll get the job done for Bradley Beal.
I'm thinking
Wiggins and a few picks.
That's the thing.
Warriors,
that's my only thing.
If they can get, I don't think you need that much shooting.
If they can get Beal,
Wiggins' defense is ultra valuable for that.
I'm just saying, has been arguably the MVP of this Mavs series.
I'm just saying,
coming alive.
Well, the thing is, Wiggins is a free agent in the next offseason. So unless you're going to re-sign him, which I don't think you are, probably because he's probably going to get decent money. I'd rather trade him and
not lose him for nothing.
And if you can say you get Beal to buy in, into that system and to play like the Warriors, then that would be fucking awesome.
Or I mean, you would just be bombing on people.
Defense would. With
but
that, you could get a number of guys. Where would the
defense be though?
The defense would definitely take a hit, but I mean, shit, we've seen. I mean, Steve Kerr seems like a damn good coach at this point. And then if you get to keep both Moody and Kuminga, their defense as wings on the perimeter is very valuable to have.
You can only play 5 guys though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think if you can keep those 2, then your defense will still be solid enough. If it gets bad enough,
run Beal off the bench. Just make him and Poole your
Beal's
backup,
bro.
Make Poole and Beal your 6th and 7th man. Like, all right, Steph Clay, get out. We're gonna put.
But I mean, if the defense ever gets that bad to where they're down, they can just throw Kuminga in if they have to. Like, I mean, otherwise, I think you'd be just fine throwing out.
I love Kuminga. I think Kuminga's
Kuminga's awesome. Kuminga, I think. I mean, Moody's hit some tough shots. Kerr seems to really like Moody because he keeps playing him.
The thing is with Moody too, when he was coming out of Arkansas, like he had a shit March Madness, but before March Madness, people were saying he's gonna go from like 4 to like 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did he go? Like 12?
16? 14 or 16?
No, he was lottery.
I think he went last pick lottery 14. But dude, he would like all year because he won freshman SEC player of the year, like fucking top recruit. Like he was supposed to be like a mid to high lotto pick. Really? Or low to, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that bad of a March Madness?
Oh, he was dog shit, bro.
Really?
Blowjob Bob Robertson almost beat us because he played like shit.
Blowjob Bob Robertson.
He was fucking dog shit. But yeah, that's all interesting right there. But so yeah, next guy we have here is Zion. This one's kind of just for shits. He could get traded, who knows, but the trade I got here is Zion to the Knicks for Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, and 4 first-round picks. And my take on that, if I'm the Pelicans, I don't want to trade Zion, but he's made it kind of fucking clear that he doesn't want to play there. And Zion is just a big
play basketball.
Or even play, he's probably fucking at home eating KFC buckets. I don't know. But yeah, Zion, I think he's a big market guy. If he goes to New York, you pair him with RJ Barrett, his college teammate. Maybe fucking RJ can talk some logic into his ear and say, "Hey Zion, like buddy, like let's go hit the treadmill. Let's fucking drink our Gatorades. Like,
well, I think
Family Guy's gonna wait. Z
more salads, buddy.
Family Guy will wait. Let's go get you that merch deal. I think that. And then the Knicks haven't won. I think I wrote down here right. The Knicks have not won.
Since what, 73?
The Knicks have not won a playoff series since 2011. And the last time they made a big trade was 2011 with Melo Ball. And their new GM, Scott Perry, has never made a trade. So
he's never made a trade?
Or he's not.
A
real trade. Yeah. In New York, the city doesn't sleep. Your city right there. They're fucking hungry.
Dude,
New York wants to win.
If
New York Knicks get Zion, New York City is just going to have an orgasm,
ESPN's going to jizz their pants.
Oh my God.
Buddy.
Imagine alone.
Like 24 hours straight.
The Knicks don't even have to be good. Imagine the dunks that would get aired on ESPN and the jerseys and fucking tickets they would sell. Zion, RJ, or just fuck RJ, just Zion.
I hate RJ. Personally.
Yeah, I hate him too.
Absolutely. If I was the Knicks, I'd be trying to.
But
trade
like
RJ
for this trade too, like if you're the Knicks, it's like, yeah, he could be great, but it's also like low key a business transaction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. Well, I mean, you're still the Knicks, so like,
you're the Knicks.
You're making money. Anyway.
You're
selling jerseys.
But I'm saying that could be like a little underlying factor.
Alexander.
Because I think the Knicks have been bad so long. They need some juice.
That would be awesome. I mean, the Knicks. I mean, literally everyone we're going to talk about in these trades, the Knicks are going to be like a possibility for all of them because the Knicks have to do something. Like Julius Randle fell on his face this year. Like New York needs someone. They need someone to get behind.
They need their Batman.
I think that probably though, because I have the Knicks on here too. I definitely, if they do trade for Zion, they're probably getting rid of RJ. I'd have to imagine.
What about the Mavs?
No, we'll give it Dwight Powell and Theo Pinson.
I feel like in today's NBA, if you throw like quickly, I feel like if you throw enough picks,
you can get just about. If you throw enough picks, you can get just about anybody.
I don't think they would get rid of RJ for him.
I bet they would. I get RJ for him.
I would, but I don't think they would though, because I think they'd look at it and say, okay, we'll trade RJ,
but it's
because they're teammates.
But we're not. Are we really getting better if we swap Zion and RJ? Like I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Zion's when he plays,
but he doesn't play though.
Well, you're obviously if you're trading for him, you're banking he's gonna play.
Yeah,
so
and you're signing that.
When Zion is playing, I think he's way more.
Dude, Julius Randle and Zion together.
Oh Jesus!
It's like
One and the same.
Same player, just one doesn't jump.
No, I have.
One stays on the ground, one stays in the air.
No, I also have. I think. I mean, if the Thunder want to do it, they're a candidate for just about anyone they want to trade for.
Yeah, they really
with
could.
picks, they could do it. I mean, why not? I mean, if you want to take gamble on them, I mean, if bang on them, losing weight, but and then I referred back to the Grizzlies. They could do it too. They have a lot of young pieces they could trade picks.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the highlight reel of the century.
John Zion, my
That
God.
would be incredible.
It's a dunk contest every night.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there with Big Z. But yeah, next up we got Dame Lillard. I got Dame to the Heat. Another Heat trade for Hero, Robinson, and 2 firsts. I mean, my take here is kind of the fucking same as the Mitchell. If they lose, you go get Jimmy another big asset to pair with Bam, Spoelstra. And then if you're the Blazers, I think they should have traded Dame a few years ago. Like, they have no hope. The Blazers are fucking dog shit. Like, either take a shit or get off the toilet. And I think they need to finally get off the toilet and trade Damian Lillard and pick up Hero, great young superstar. Not superstar, great young star. Robinson, shoot threes, 2 first-round picks, sweetener. Dame gets to live in South Beach.
Dame to the Heat would be disgusting.
That'd be
That'd
badass.
be fun.
Oh, that
He
would
looked
be
good in
fun.
the Heat uniform.
That'd be fun.
Dame
That'd be
and then
badass.
Jimmy, Bam, and everyone else down there. That would be awesome.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Out of
love
all
to
of these,
see
I
Dame
did.
on
That's
the
the
Heat.
one I would like to see the
Same.
most.
That's what I was
Because I
gonna
love
say. I
Dame.
was like,
I want to
Dame
see
to the
Dame
Heat.
win a fucking title.
I love Dame too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for Dame, I have Dame to the Bulls if Levine leaves, because you could center something around Patrick Williams, Kobe White, Io Dasamnu, that point guard from Illinois that they drafted in picks, and that'd be interesting. I mean, I still don't know if him and DeMar DeRozan would be fucking nasty if DeMar plays
What do
like
you
it
do
did
with
last year.
Lonzo though?
I
Just run them both.
I mean,
you could.
Damian's pretty much a 2 anyway.
Yeah, just make Dame the shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean, Dame's pretty much a 2 anyway. So I mean, I think he can make that work. I think that'd be interesting. That'd be a damn good team out of the East.
Dame to the Lake
That would
Show.
be.
Yeah, but who
You
can they
break-
trade?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but I guess the Blazers probably take Anthony Davis and then trade Anthony Davis. Like
Yeah,
right after
I
that.
don't think
But
if you're the Blazers, I don't think. Why would you do that? Because I feel like the Blazers, like, we're getting rid of Dame.
I mean, you would do.
we're getting young. We're
Anthony Davis and
stockpiling young
someone
talent
else.
picks.
First, the Lakers would have to get rid of Westbrook because you can't have
Yes.
Braun, Westbrook, and
Okay, one
that
thing.
would literally.
The
be
Lakers are
like-
fucked.
The Lakers are fucked.
Yes.
Lakers are
Absolutely,
fucked.
absolutely.
LeBron
I'm
GM.
just hypothetically saying if you could somehow clear Westbrook, I don't know, trade a first round pick with him, clear Westbrook, you trade Davis for Dame, you clear up your cap space, and you sign other players around those two guys. I mean, you're looking at a real team again.
You
and
think
not, and not some,
It's not a
$50
bad
million
idea.
You think the GM would let his boy AD go though?
Yeah, I think so. For Dame, yeah.
Well, it's also because
I think
at
he would.
that
It
point it's
has to
also
be for someone like Dame.
well, it's also because the LeBron and AD have the same agency. I think that
That's
also
true.
could
That's-
possibly be an issue. But then also the Blazers are going to get AD and then trade him directly after to get more picks because
Probably.
what's their use for
Yeah,
AD?
they have no use for him.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
But
You
I
could do
don't know.
Dame to the Celtics too. Let's just hypothetically say the Heat beat them. You package a deal on Jaylen Brown. You do
I'd
I don't
almost
think- I don't
rather have
think they're breaking
Jalen
him
Brown.
up. I don't think they're breaking
I'd almost
Tatum
rather
Brown.
have Jalen Brown next
And I
to
think-
Tatum because of the defense.
I do too, and because of the trajectory of their career, Brown's what 26,
Yeah.
Dame's 32. If I'm Celtics, I'm saying, hey, I want this to last 10 plus.
No,
That's
if
true.
you get
But,
Dame,
yeah.
you're a win now team. I mean, he's what?
I mean, the Celtics are winning now.
No, they are. Yeah,
But I
he's
think
due so much money.
JB
Holy
and
shit.
Tatum, I think that's such a fucking good dude.
Yes.
I do too. I'm saying
That's
I would
that's
break
a
them
good.
up.
one
that's a good
hypothetically
move.
they lose, and two hypothetically there's actually some beef between them about something.
Yeah.
Like they actually don't like each other. They don't like vibe playing with each other.
Yeah.
If something came out like, let's say they lose to the Heat in 3 weeks, something comes out like Jaylen Brown wanted those shots in the fourth quarter and Jason Tatum got him or
Yeah,
something.
man, yeah. If some
Yeah.
spiraled.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. Go get Dame and pair him with Tatum.
God, but
Yeah.
look at the Dame of the next 3 years is due 42.5, 45.6, then has a player option for 49.
And he's what? He's 32.
So his age
Right.
34 season has a player option for 39 or
Steph
49 million
Curry's
dollars.
34 right now.
I mean,
I know it's just
They got
crazy. Just
different
look at
games,
the money. How
but
much?
I feel like-
give
I
him
know,
$50
but
million
Dame
dollars.
is still-
Dame
Dame's a
hasn't really
stud.
slowed down.
No.
though.
No, we kind of
Just
forgot
like
about
Steph.
Dame with him being out.
He's exactly like Steph. Like,
Yes.
He's not an I mean, Dave was an above the rim guy, but he's just a bomber now.
Yeah.
Like Steph. And he's a playmaker and a
He's
shooter.
not a bomber like Steph, but
He's the next closest
He's
thing.
the second.
Yeah, he's the
He's
second
not
best
number
thing.
Steph.
two.
He's not Steph.
Oh, he's had
Well, no,
Steph games.
He's had. I mean,
He's had
you,
Steph
you remember
games.
when
He ain't
him and
Steph,
Steph
though.
in the All-Star game?
I mean,
shot
he can-
half court shots.
No, he's got range. Well, hey, you know who's kind of bumping himself in there too? Luka.
No.
We're not comparing Luka
He's
to
bombing
Dame. We're not
some
comparing
40
Luka to
footers.
He
Dame
shoots
and-
like
He's bombing some
33% from
40
three.
footers.
No, we're not. Dude,
Well,
Dame,
every three takes contested.
okay, if you're talking about strictly shooting, Steph Curry's 9.99999. Dame is probably 9.5.
Yeah, I mean,
He's right there. Because it's the off the dribble stuff. Obviously,
Yes.
Klay Thompson on the spot up is 9.
Well, where's Trae Young ranking that?
Jesus.
At 9 even?
Looks like a
I don't know.
lollipop got dropped in the trash. But
A few pubes got picked up.
yeah, a
on the
little
lollipop.
bit.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So beyond that, not last trade talk. Just one more. So this one I'll go through quick. We put Bradley Beal in here. This is me just shitting out of my ass right here. I did Bradley Beal to the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh,
Sign and
Christ.
trade.
For JB.
3-team
For
deal.
JB, sign and trade Dwight Powell and a first round pick.
If they take that for him, I'll be more than happy.
The thing is, if I'm the
Hey, JB's
if
good.
I'm-
JB's
maybe
good,
two,
but
maybe two
taking
first
on
round,
dead
maybe
money
two
with
first
Dwight
round picks.
Powell.
The thing I want to say is, if I'm the Wizards, if I'm Bradley Beal, I think Bradley Beal's at this point where he's like, yeah, cool, whatever. I'll get the 250 maximum extension. Like, I've been living here for 10 plus years.
I don't
My
think Bradley
family's
Beal
here.
cares.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
I don't think he does.
But
I don't
if
think he
I'm
gives
the
a shit.
organization, I'm dumping him, bro, because we saw the same thing in 2018 with Kemba Walker and the Charlotte Hornets. And Charlotte said, Kemba, we're letting you walk. Kemba was like, he would have been cool. He said, fuck it. We'll sign back here. I'll re-up. I'll get the fucking Supermax. They let him walk. Now they got LaMelo Ball. They got Bridges. They got some exciting talent. So if I'm the Wizards, like, I don't care if Beal wants to stay there. I'm getting rid of him. I'm trading him.
Yeah.
I'm milking him for everything I can.
Yeah.
And for the Mavs, I think that'd be bad. I think Luka needs a superstar next to him. That's why I do it for the
Oh,
Mavs.
that'd be awesome if that
Obviously.
worked
That-
I don't
out.
think I'd explain much
Yeah,
for
like
the Mavs.
that's a
but-
good point. Like, what the hell are the Wizards doing?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
What
are
are
they
they
doing?
Like, even if Bradley's like, oh, like I love it here, but
Who gives
But
a
you got to
shit?
look at
Like,
what
yeah.
if you're the owner of that team, bro? It's like the goal is to win a
It's like-
championship. You're
yeah.
not winning a championship with
No,
this
it's
guy.
like
not
best
happening.
case
No.
scenario, Bradley Beal averages 28 and KP becomes like a 22 and
Okay.
10
Best
efficient guy, and you're a 7 seed in the East getting bounced by Giannis in the
Yeah.
first round.
best
case scenario.
absolute best case, you maybe win one series. in the
Maybe,
playoffs.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Absolute best case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
You're
point.
probably a play-in team though.
Yeah. God, I would love for the Mavs to get Bradley Beal.
Yeah,
That would
right.
be
That would be
awesome.
great.
That would be so
That'd be
That'd be
nice.
awesome.
That'd be nice.
Because it's like
that's
J-
why I put it too, because
Yeah.
I want to see him. With the
Oh,
Mavs,
that'd be
yeah.
so good. Because it's like every game we go into, even though JB's awesome, we're like,
He ain't Beal.
shit, I wonder if JB's
Yeah.
gonna show up tonight.
Right,
Like, shit, is he
right.
gonna be able to hit a
Like,
shot?
I love JB, but
It's like, oh, we got Beal.
I love JB,
Let's
but
go.
JB ain't a number 2 for a championship team.
Probably
He's
not.
No.
Probably
He's
not.
not.
Unless we win it this year.
Huh?
An idea I had for Beal was if the Nuggets want to trade Michael Porter and some picks, and then it would help the Wizards get younger. But the thing is, you're taking a gamble on Michael Porter staying healthy in that money because he's already gotten the money.
That might be the most like not untradeable player, but if I was a GM and I was looking,
Yes.
at what player would I
Can't touch
not
him.
trade for?
Yes,
it'd be
it'd be-
Michael Porter.
yeah.
I'd be like, he's on a 5-year, $180 million.
If the Wizards
deal,
were to take
and
a
he's got
gamble on a young
massive
player,
back
that's
issues.
Maybe actually Westbrook's on what, a 2-year deal, or he's got 2 years
he's got
left.
like a year.
Yeah.
left.
yeah, he's fucking.
I mean,
untradeable.
you could really get screwed with Michael
Yes.
Porter. And he's only like 24. I mean, it could work out really well, but
No,